What if I told you that one young guy, starting with nothing but a camera and an obsession with YouTube, built a $100 million empire? That's right, MrBeast went from a struggling small creator to one of the most successful content entrepreneurs of all time. But how did he do it? And more importantly, what can you learn from his journey to apply in your own life? Today, we're breaking down the secrets behind MrBeast's massive success and how you can use his strategies to create your own path to financial freedom. Most people believe that making millions requires luck, connections, or being born into wealth. But MrBeast proved that's not true at all. Started just like anyone else. Broke, unknown, and without special advantages. So, what separates someone like MrBeast from the average person who never reaches financial success? It's not just about working hard. Many people work hard their entire lives and never build real wealth. It's about working smart, thinking long-term, and making strategic moves that lead to exponential growth. And here's the real problem. Most young people are never taught these principles. Schools don't teach financial independence. They don't teach how to invest in yourself. They don't show you how to scale your income beyond a paycheck. But today, we will. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how MrBeast built his fortune and how you can apply the same strategies to change your life. MrBeast's journey didn't start with viral videos and millions of dollars. It started in a small bedroom with a cheap camera and an obsession to figure out how YouTube really works. At 13, he created his first channel, and for years he barely got any views. But instead of giving up, he spent every single day studying successful YouTubers, testing video ideas, and improving his content. He wasn't just making videos. He was analyzing what made them work. Then came his first big break. In 2017, he uploaded a video where he counted to 100,000. Ridiculous challenge that took over 40 hours to complete. It was a viral hit, and suddenly, his channel exploded in popularity. But here's the key. Instead of taking the money and enjoying the success, he reinvested everything back into making bigger, better videos. He wasn't thinking about short-term gains. He was thinking 10 steps ahead. That's what set him apart. And it's the same principle that can make anyone successful. Obsession, strategy, and a long-term vision. Individuals fail not because they lack talent, but because they give up too soon. MrBeast is the perfect example of why consistency beats talent every time. For the first 5 years of his YouTube career, he made hundreds of videos that barely got any views. Most people would have quit. But he didn't. Instead, he treated every failure as a lesson. Every bad video was a step closer to a great one. He spent hours every day analyzing video titles, thumbnails, and audience retention. Even formed a mastermind group with other small YouTubers where they studied the algorithm like a science. This level of obsession is rare. But it's also what separates successful people from the rest. Whether it's YouTube, business, or investing, those who stay consistent and keep improving eventually win. The takeaway: you want to build wealth, you can't chase quick wins. You have to be willing to put in the time, refine your skills, and trust the process, because the payoff will be massive in the long run. Most people think that when you start making money, you should spend it on luxuries, cars, vacations, or expensive clothes. But MrBeast did the exact opposite. Reinvested every single dollar back into his videos. At first, his budget was tiny, just a few dollars per video. But as he started making money, instead of keeping it, he spent it all on better content. First, he gave away $10,000 in a video, then $100,000. Eventually, he was giving away millions. The more he reinvested, the bigger his audience grew. This is the same principle that all successful entrepreneurs and investors follow. Instead of using profits for short-term pleasure, they reinvest to scale up. Whether you're growing a business, investing in stocks, or building a side hustle, the fastest way to grow wealth is to put your money to work. Don't just think about how much you can make today. Think about how much you can multiply it over time. That's how MrBeast turned a few dollars into a $100 million empire. When people think of MrBeast, they see a YouTuber creating crazy videos, But behind the scenes, he's actually running a multi-million-dollar business empire. Success isn't just about entertaining people, it's about understanding scalability and business models. At the start, YouTube ad revenue was his main source of income, but he quickly realized that relying on one income stream was limiting, so he expanded. First, he leveraged brand deals, securing sponsorships that brought in millions. Then, he took things even further, launching his own businesses like MrBeast Burger and Feastables, his chocolate brand, The Secret, stacking multiple income streams. His videos bring in views, which fuel his businesses, which generate revenue to reinvest in even bigger projects. It's a cycle of growth. This strategy isn't just for big creators. It applies to anyone who wants financial freedom. Instead of depending on a single paycheck, look for ways to create scalable income sources. Whether it's investing, starting a side business, or monetizing your skills, that's the difference between simply making money and building real wealth. Success in today's world isn't just about having a great product or idea. It's about getting attention. MrBeast mastered this early on by understanding how to create viral content. Videos that people can't stop watching and sharing. He doesn't just make videos. He engineers them for maximum engagement from the first few seconds. His content hooks the viewer. The pacing is fast. The stakes are high, and there's always a reason to keep watching. But viral success isn't luck. Strategy. He carefully selects eye-catching thumbnails, titles that spark curiosity, and storytelling that keeps people engaged. Even reinvests profits to push the limits. Whether that's giving away $1 million or creating insane challenges. The lesson: whether you're building a YouTube channel, a business, or a personal brand, you need attention to grow. That means mastering storytelling, creating content people want to share, and constantly analyzing what works. MrBeast didn't just go viral once, made virality his business model. And if you learn how to capture attention, you can apply the same strategy to anything you do. Becoming successful in any field isn't about luck, it's about obsession. MrBeast didn't just casually make videos. He lived and breathed YouTube. He spent years studying every tiny detail of what made videos succeed, from thumbnails to audience retention. While others treated YouTube as a hobby, he treated it as a science. Formed mastermind groups with other YouTubers, discussing analytics and growth strategies every single day. He didn't just upload videos, he optimized them relentlessly. The reality is, most people dabble in things and expect big results, but those who become great at something go all in. They immerse themselves in their craft, constantly learning, testing, and improving. That's true in business, investing, or any career path. If you want to build real wealth, you need to go beyond just working hard. You need to study success obsessively, apply what you learn, and refine your skills until you're the best at what you do. That's how MrBeast went from a kid making random videos to one of the biggest creators in the world. Most businesses focus on charging customers, maximizing profits, and cutting costs. But MrBeast flipped that formula. Instead of focusing on what he could get, he focused on what he could give. From the start, his videos weren't about himself. They were about giving back. Gave away money, cars, houses, and even entire grocery stores. At first, it seemed crazy. Why spend all your money giving things away? But here's what happened. The more he gave, the more he grew. People love watching generosity in action. Videos weren't just entertaining. They made people feel something. And because of that, they were shared millions of times, bringing in more views, more revenue, and more impact. This principle applies to everything, whether you're starting a business, building a brand, or creating content. The more value you give, the more success comes back to you. MrBeast didn't get rich by he got rich by giving so much value that people couldn't ignore him. And that's a lesson anyone can use to build massive success. For most people, making money is the ultimate goal. But for MrBeast, it's just a tool. His mindset isn't about getting rich. It's about building something that lasts. From the beginning, he wasn't focused on quick cash. He wanted to create the biggest YouTube channel ever, push boundaries, and make content that people would remember for years. That's why he reinvests almost everything into his projects, constantly raising the stakes. This is what separates true visionaries from everyone else. They don't just chase money, they chase impact. They think about legacy. How can they create something so big, so valuable, that it lives beyond them? If you want real success, don't just ask, how can I make money? Ask, how can I build something that matters? Whether it's a business, a personal brand, or an investment strategy. Thinking long-term is the real key to wealth. MrBeast didn't build a $100 million empire by chasing money. He built it by chasing a mission bigger than himself, and that's a lesson anyone can apply.